because I was thinking to myself, what actually really happened in this particular situation? So let's rewind, right? Constable Base wasn't really just an officer, like I said. She was part of an Operation Valamgodi, and I do remember us asking ourselves, what was she investigating? Who would have wanted them to die? But this is a national task team, my people, that is actually created to fight illegal mining across the entire South Africa. So what had happened then is what she had just recently uncovered, which was the biggest sand theft operation that was in Bilabila, which is obviously in Limpopo. So with the help of the whistleblower and this local journalist, she was able to actually fully gather footage. Even when she went to that place and they were unable to bust them, they had footage. She had gathered footage, guys. She had consulted a geologist, and it really did look like the evidence she had was actually strong evidence to suspect the fact that something was actually going wrong, right? Which would obviously then say that this G5 construction sand has actually been stolen from municipal land for a long time, for the years that it had been happening, and that would obviously be easily quantified into money without permission or without the oversight, which was a problem for many people. Prepared full-scale raid. Now she wants to make sure she goes back, because the first time she unfortunately was unable to get them. So now she's preparing for a full-scale raid. She then books a guest house. She makes sure that there are arrests that are properly planned. She makes sure that her evidence is ready to make sure, yay, the warrant of arrest is there. But unfortunately, on the 27th of April 2025, literally just hours before that particular operation, Constable Base and the two colleagues literally died in a car crash. This is the day that I was talking about when we were told about this chilling event that happened. The timing itself, like we said, was very chilling. The truck had obviously mysteriously vanished minutes before she arrived at the site initially. A police vehicle from the local station was seen following the fleeting trucks, and then the silence. Obviously, we're going to ask questions. To many South Africans, this obviously wasn't just a tragic accident, like me as well. It felt like sabotage. It felt like someone wanted her to stop what she was actually doing. And unfortunately, there is evidence that was also silenced in this particular thing. It was definitely not just a tragic accident, like I said. This felt like sabotage, my people. This felt like someone wanted her to stop whatever she was doing. And there is a lot when it comes to the silenced evidence of what she left behind that I think we don't really necessarily talk too much about. I'm so happy that we get to understand and know the depth of it and understand what she did and what she left for us to follow through, or for other policemen and women to follow through and try and understand what this entire linkage to this syndicate actually is. Because despite her death, Constable Base left behind an entire trail of truth. The journalist that she actually worked with collected everything, and apparently what is said to be had is the voice notes from Base that are describing the site that she was in and that were describing her plans. Apparently the journalist has a video footage of all those trucks fleeing to this particular scene. The journalist has proof, my people, that has been collected, receipts showing contractors that were paid monthly with those bribes, the 50,000 rands or more, to mine illegally. Proof of surveillance clips from hidden cameras showing the scale of the operation.